Oh, welcome back, YouTube. Today we're reacting to the Hodge twins. Um, Interesting. Hold on, let me try some. Okay, I don't know what happened. My thing, I thought it would stop recording, but it's still recording, so we are good. Okay, anyway, we're back reacting to the women doctor for age of 15 from the Hodge twins. Interesting. Y'all know I like to laugh. I love these guys. These guys are so funny. So here's my reaction to it. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I got a new show for y'all.
Got a new show for y'all.
Yeah, a lot of these non-binary people on TikTok, these transgenders, they talk about how this gender-affirming care is life-saving care.
Yeah.
A lot of times, turns out to be a disaster for the people who get this treatment.
Yeah, because the people that's getting the treatment, they're not even making the decision. Their parents are.
Yeah,
and a lot of parents have the misconception that this is not going on, and that LGBTQ, the radicals on that side of the totem pole, they're not pursuing kids. That's just a flat-out lie.
Yeah. I'm going to show you. This girl went on Tucker Carlson, and she's suing her doctors. Check it out.
Sue her parents, too.
Chloe, first to you, tell us why you're suing.
It's a medical malpractice case. I want to hold the adults who put me in harm's way accountable because, I mean, what happened to me is horrible, but it didn't only happen to me. That's the worst part. It's happening to children all over the U.S., all over the West, and it's spreading all over the world. And
yes.
I want to be able to create a precedent for other people who have been in my situation to find justice themselves.
That's a good girl.
How old were you when you were told by a doctor that you could become a different sex?
I was 12.
12!
Oh.
You were 12 years old.
12?
And did you, I assume at 12 you believe what a doctor tells you.
And my parents trusted them as well. My parents, they started referring,
was a cute dude.
I was 12 years old when I first expressed to them that I had distress with my gender, with being female, and that I wanted to transition to male. And they were concerned, and they wanted what was best for me, but they weren't really sure what to do with me, so they sought professional help. And from then on, I was basically affirmed in my gender identity without any questioning from any medical professionals, and they pushed transitioning as the way to treat gender dysphoria.
It's so upsetting, it's hard even to ask you questions, but I'll ask you one more. They committed surgery on you.
Yes.
They said that.
When I was 15 years old, I had a
repeating what she just said.
They removed both of my breasts, and I will never have them back. I will, as an adult, I never will be able to breastfeed whatever children I will have. I don't even know if, because I was...
Oh, so she was a woman, but she got transitioned to a man. Because she's saying she basically can still get pregnant. So this is a girl, 100%. She just looks like a dude.
Blockers and testosterone at only 13 years old. I don't know if I'll even be able to conceive a child naturally.
How do you feel
because
about that?
Because I made an
now?
adult decision as a child.
It's unbelievable this could happen in America. How old are you now, and how do you feel about what they did to you?
I'm 18 years old now, and quite frankly, I am devastated with what has happened to me.
Yep.
It's been very hard to cope with the loss of my breasts, and it's affected other areas of my health as well. I'm really not sure about the overall picture of my reproductive health. The treatments have made me very, very sick.
Wow, so she basically got cucked over by her mom and dad. Her mom and dad did this shit. But they didn't even have to do that. They could have just dressed up as a boy and just see what she about to be a boy. Because it don't seem like she wanted this.
Nowhere to be found.
Her parents dipped.
They're the ones made the decision for her. They're not on Fox News. They're not being paraded around with their daughter. No, they somewhere in hiding. They made that decision, not her.
Well, those doctors out there exploiting kids, making money, because you make a lot of money doing these surgeries. Some of these doctors, they got their own practice. This is all they deal with. They just play Dr. Frankenstein with kids.
You ain't lying.
And this gender identity, you're born with your gender. It's nothing you have to choose.
Yeah, you're born with your sex.
Well, gender and sex used to be synonymous, but
gender
now
has been perverted by the gays. been perverted
By the homosexuals.
by the homosexuals.
By the LGBTQ community. That's
So-
who perverted it.
So you can't change your sex.
You can't. You
It's
can
impossible.
dress like the opposite sex.
You could
But
get
even
tits.
at that,
Yeah.
shut up,
Only-
let me finish.
Only God can do that.
You can dress like the opposite sex, but you're still just a cross dresser. It doesn't change your gender. You can call it gender affirming. It's more
Once you're
like
born into this world, your gender is already decided. Once your mother conceived you.
I mean, you could bleach your skin white.
still a
Be-
nigga.
Still a nigga. You could take pills and be a white woman and turn your pigment dark. Well, wait a minute. Let's talk about this. I don't think you're a nigga now. That one white chick was taking all those pills.
Yeah.
No, that's a nigga now.
No, she's a
I
crazy
ju-
white woman. That's what she is.
I knew he was going to say something.
You can't change what you're born with. Nobody on this planet is God.
Dr. Frankenstein. How is ripping out your chopping your tits off, ripping your uterus out? How's that making you a man? You still ain't got no cock. You still can't bust no nuts.
You don't say. I mean, if you wanted to be a woman, okay,
Let's say I want to be a woman. Go on, give me some tits.
okay, get you some tits, okay.
Give me some tits. Start
Now you a
dressing.
dude with tits.
Now I'm a dude with tits.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it makes you feel more womany.
No, you don't.
To the person that's getting surgery.
Because he got tits?
Yeah, think about if you have some tits, you're like, man, I feel like a bitch now. See what I'm saying? You gonna feel like a bitch at first.
I mean, stop calling women bitches,
I'm
man.
talking about me. You gonna feel like a bitch with them tits. Like, man, I got some nice tits, man. I think I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna go and get it chopped off.
Don't
Then
ever
like,
know.
man, I feel like a woman now. Right? But then
Still gonna have intercourse in your butt.
reality's gonna set in. Like, wait a minute. I'm not a woman. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dickless dude with tits.
I think we should be open and honest with these people. If you want to live as the opposite sex, it doesn't change your sex. Like when you see a man dressed as a woman, like we did it about the trans influence the other day, she got arrested.
Right.
Right? What was her name?
Nikita.
Nikita
Nikita
what?
Koloff.
That wasn't Kolo. What was the last name? Dragon.
Nikita
Nikita Dragon. She looks just like a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks just like a woman, right? You still should be a man. You're just a man that pretends to be a woman.
Yeah, just living your life. Like,
And you should be comfortable with that.
yeah. Hey, parents, the parents that's out here with these trans kids.
You're
Okay,
the most horrible parents ever.
yeah, don't get the shirt. Just have them dress a certain way.
Yeah.
I just said that. Make them dress like a girl or a boy if they want to see how it feels. Because once they see how it feels, this is how I know the parents are the one making this decision and doing this stuff. Because when I was 12, the only thing I cared about doing was playing video games and going outside and playing. I wasn't thinking about what sex I was. Hell, my sex, to me, never even came across my brain because my brain wasn't as developed as it. Because how does a child at 12 or even 13 or 14 knows what the hell he want to be? You don't know what the hell you want to be until you're 18, because when you're in your middle school and high school, they be asking what the hell you want to be when you grow up. So this is obviously the mother and father doing this. Just letting y'all know.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to chop tits off. That doesn't change anything.
You ain't got to chop dicks off, man. Dick and balls.
You go in there.
You know, because if you chop off the dick, you got to chop the balls off. What's the point of chopping your dick off and you just got a pair of set of nuts right there?
I seen the surgery where they turn your.
That's
penis-
crazy. Yeah.
Hey, I
Did you
seen
ever realize that?
What?
When they chop your tip off, they got to chop the nuts off.
You think they just gonna leave some nuts hanging?
I thought just going to leave the nuts there.
You can't leave the nuts down.
You got to chop the nuts off, too.
Oh,
Blood
man.
ain't-
Blood and semen everywhere.
Blood
You know, when you
and
chop
semen.
them nuts, semen gonna start leaking
Man, you
everywhere.
crazy as hell, man. Ain't no
That's where
semen.
the damn semen at.
Where you
Go
got
out there, you chop them nuts out like, oh, all that blood and all that semen come
Ain't
out.
gonna be no
Then-
semen in
then
it.
you gotta scoop that shit up like,
You know how semen is produced, right?
how?
You have an orgasm. You just don't walk around with semen in your nuts.
You talk about that semen.
I don't think this man paid it. I don't think his brother paid attention in science class. For those who don't know, women are a little different. Women have to have orgasm for their eggs. Their product, because we humans are literally fish. We are fish in the water. It's just like when a fish lays his eggs, the male has to come and squirt his semen over the eggs for it to be the basis of fertilizer for the eggs to hatch. Man's semen is literally in their balls. Your balls are your semen. So if you got like some fat balls, that means you ain't busted nut in like years. And you just been waiting to just bust over a chick.
Just right there waiting in your nuts to get pumped out.
So I'm walking around, I got semen already in my nuts?
You didn't know that?
I thought you produce it when you have an orgasm.
No.
So my nuts is filled with semen right now.
Yeah. Look, okay, put it to you like this. When you bust a nut, right? Your second nut, there ain't that much there because you done busted most of it. Then that third, fourth time around, you get shooting blanks. Your nuts ain't producing.
Yeah, you should.
I thought you
just
produced the
blanks.
semen when you ejaculate. I didn't think you walk around like in cold storage.
Fool, if you shoot nut, you shoot, blanks.
Learn
Jeff, that's common sense.
The maximum, I don't know, I'm not speaking for all, man, no homo or anything, but the max amount you can shoot, I believe, is 2. Because the second nut will be, look, not too much of it if you blew it all on that first nut. But then if you shoot third and fourth nut, yeah, it's GG's.
No, it ain't common sense.
After you bust one, your second one is not as much, right?
No shit.
Well, what makes you think you just producing semen? You think your damn nuts are tied, and that's why much didn't come out that time? The nuts all tied.
So you mean to
I
tell
don't
me
feel like making no semen. Go ahead and just bust.
So I'm walking around, I got semen in my nuts. What's wrong with him? It's like a woman in my nuts.
He said, what's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him? It's like a woman with tits and milk. The kid don't produce milk till it's got some sucking on the nipple. I get it now. Nuts
He did
are
not.
like tits.
He didn't know that. I'm dead.
Did you know right before you ejaculate, mixes with urine so to squirt out? Did you know that? What we talking about? Talking about nuts.
He said, what we talking about? He said, what we talking about?
Shit went off the
I like
rails,
his brother.
man.
Better be laid back
Hey,
like
but
this.
you
He
know
like,
about nuts and semen.
he talking
the
Well,
about?
I guess you do cut off. It could be some semen right there.
What?
Blood.
What are you saying right
I
now?
thought you was just being funny.
It's gonna be semen all over the place. It's gonna be.
It ain't gonna be semen all over the place unless you spill it.
Hey man, I'm done talking.
I don't know. I don't do those type of surgeries.
Why you would do this with your kids? I have no idea. Dr. playing Frankenstein with your kids. You sick, woke fucks.
Yeah, that is messed up what people are doing to their kids. Those are your children. I ain't gonna say your because people think they're none but objects. But those are your body and soul. They came from your body, and you're treating them like they're like a science experiment. Like you're gonna experiment on your child. It's like doctors, and the doctors know this too. It's crazy because you know they take an oath. When a doctor becomes a doctor, they take an oath. They make them put their hand on the Bible, right? And it's like they're breaking. It's like they opened up Pandora's box, and God is like, when the world does come to an end, God's gonna come down and be like, "You are damned for eternity for what you have done," because that's what's gonna happen, 100%. Because they're trying to play God and they're not God. It's like that because the doctors, they got the power to say, "No, I'm not doing this. This is ridiculous." If I was a professional doctor, professional surgeon, I'd be like, "Look, I'm gonna do this surgery. She's 18. Come back when she's 18, or he come back when he's 18. Get it out of here." Oh, yeah? No, because she doesn't know what she wants right now. So come back later. Come back about 15, 16 years. Then I do it. But then I'm going to know if she wants to do it or y'all just want her to have this. But anyways, guys, post comment below. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this reaction or not. Like and subscribe to Blissway channel. Help the boy out. We almost to 130 subscribers. Let's choo on up there. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Peace. Let's check this joint on out, y'all. This shit ain't gonna be sickening. I ain't gonna lie, Capcom has been killing it. Capcom is dipping their balls in some good juice right now. They feeling themselves. They said they made all this money off Resident Evil and shit. They like, man, we ain't broke no more.